Hi, I will talk about self-employment. Who is self-employed and what you need to do if you become self-employed, your tax obligation and deadline. Who is self-employed? Anyone who's working for himself and is earning more than £1,000 in a tax year, which is between 6 April to 5 April, is self-employed. What you have to do is basically let HMRC know, log into their website and fill in a simple form. In a week or 2 weeks' time, they'll send you what's known as unique tax reference, UTR. You use that when you're filing your tax return or when you want to interact with them at a later stage. In terms of taxes, the main ones are income tax and national insurance. Income tax is tax generally is on your profit. It's not on your income. So you might have earned 30,000. Your expense is 10,000. Your profit is 20,000. That is what you are taxed on, and you're not taxed on all of it. You're only taxed on anything above the personal allowance. Everyone has what's known as a personal allowance. It's a free tax money, 12,570. If your profit is within that money, then you don't pay any tax. But if it is over that, then you'll pay 20% tax up to 37,700, where the rate increases to 40% and up to 125,000 something when the rate goes up to 45%. The other main tax is national insurance, class 4. You pay 6% on your profit over the personal allowance money, which is 12,570. There are other taxes. For example, if you claim child benefit and you're earning or your profit is over 50,000, then you will pay part of that money back. If it's over 60,000, then you'll pay all of it back. There might be like, if you were a student and you've taken a student loan and you're still paying it, then you will have to pay some of that through the self-assessment tax return as well. You could have sold capital items. You might have to pay capital gain tax. Of course, there's a free allowance on that one as well. So these are the main ones, basically. There are other ones depending on your own situation. Uh, in terms of the deadline, the tax year is from 6 April to 5 April. Then after 5 April, you can file your tax return. Up to 31st January, you have got you can do that. By 31st January, that is the deadline when you have to do it, or else you will incur a penalty of £100. And after 3 months, if you still haven't paid it, then you'll incur another penalty, plus the interest, of course. There is one last thing, which is something known as payment on account. So if your tax liability in a tax year is over 1,000, then you will pay along with this current year's tax liability 50% of the following year's tax liability based on this year's numbers. Let's say you are doing this in January, so you'll pay 50% in January and 50% in July, and whatever remains the following January. And that system will continue with you until your tax liability in a year goes below 1,000. Then you will only pay that current year's tax liability. You don't have to pay, the following years. It doesn't come into the equation. Yeah, that's all for now. Thank you.